hardest thing about coming out for me was the first time coming out to my mom.
I have such a close relationship to my mom that I was so scared it was going to change something.
My family's, sort of from the South and conservative and didn't really react very well.
The hardest part for me personally was my label, which I identify as bisexual. So in that comes a lot of unique challenges.
I think the hardest part was coming to terms with it with myself, that I wasn't straight or that I wasn't cis.
I think the hardest part was just figuring it out first. I was 26 when things started to kind of fall in line, and it started with finding subtext in TV shows.
The way that I've overcome that is through watching shows like Legends of Tomorrow that have vibrant leads. That obviously Sarah Lance is bisexual, and that was a huge help for me coming out.
So I overcame it by developing a found family.
I found a local LGBT group, and they were really accepting.
I had all these what ifs, how people are going to treat me different, I'm going to be seen differently, but at the same time I overcame it because I was I'm going to be happy, I'm going to be me, and I'm going to be living my best life.
The greatest thing about being out is being able to be confident enough to come to events like this.
There's a lot of pressure off of having to hide what I had to hide before.
You just can be yourself. I just don't have to hide, and I just can be really gay. That's great.
It's a lot more freeing to be able to dress how I feel comfortable, and I feel like I wasn't dressing how I felt comfortable for a very long time.
It's being able to also use my voice and help raise up voices in the community and help talk about issues and stuff like that. So it's just being me. That's the best part.
I wish cis people would really just get that we're people too. It's not a choice, it's just who we are, it's how we were born.
We're just like them, we just live our lives a little differently and have some different priorities and are interested in a few different things.
We're here, we exist, and we need representation as much as the POC community, as much as every representation is needed.
Even when you're out to the most important people in your life, you're never going to be completely out. Whereas cis straight people have it easy. They're just the basic assumption. Everybody else has to continually remind people who they are and ask for people to recognize that.
More than anything, I want cis straight people to want to learn about the LGBTQ community and to just be interested in what it all means and be interested in becoming a better ally.
I think that we're really good about embracing each other and lifting each other up and supporting each other. And I think if the rest of the world embraced us, then those kind of values could spread, and that would be wonderful.
You learn so much by talking to people who are different, by talking to people who are, different culturally or different with their gender or sexuality, and it's the learning experience, and you can learn so much.
Don't feel like you have to be out. Find the right moment and find when you have the peace and the strength and the security to do what's right for you.
There's no right way to do it or wrong way to do it. It's your way to do it, so that's the best way.
And to really focus on your own journey and to not be heavily influenced by what anyone else says that you should be or you should do.
There's a whole community that loves and supports you wherever you are.
Take your time. You don't have to do the big coming out thing. You just have to tell one person, but make sure the first person you tell is yourself.
No matter where you are in your coming out process, you're gonna be okay.
Just know, no matter how your labels change, how you identify, you're valid, you're worthy of love, and you're you.